Hi, I'm Not Yet Dead, and welcome back to No Man's Land. Well, okay, time's moved on a bit. We'll talk about what's been going on, but I've just brought the seed over to top this up before we do another field. So let's just put that, hopefully that's about right, into position. Oh, it was open, that's all right. Yeah, been very busy. I thought I'd just do a little bit, catch you up. It's obviously peak planting and seeding season. I'll put the pipe away just so I don't risk it getting damaged. Hello, put the pipe away. Hello. What? Hey? Pipe in. Wrong button. Sorry. Yeah, so we'll talk a little bit about what's been going on. Few bits to do. I turn off again. Put the cover on. Okay, what are we putting in it? So this is the last field of oats. I'm doing 3 fields of each crop. I'm guesstimating a little bit, really, kind of what we're going to do. Sort of in terms of trying to be reasonably even in terms of crop. I mean, you know, I've sort of tried to look at and go, well, actually, what can I do with oats? And actually, there's quite a lot of things you can do with oats. So I thought, you know what, fine. That's not going to be easy, is it? Really? We'll come round and do the old headlands at the end, which is kind of the right way to do it, I think, when you are seeding. I'll try and be proper as far as I can. Ooh, I didn't do that very well, did I? But yeah, so yeah, this is the last field of oats. It's 2nd day of March already, and I've had to put the time down to ×3. I've got so much to do that I felt ×5 was pushing it a little bit. I was quite horrified. I planted 2 fields of potatoes yesterday. I did do a few other bits as well, but I was actually, you know what, let's just do this all the way up. But I was a bit, actually no, there's no point, is there? But I was a bit horrified how long that took. So I thought, well, look, today, I mean, let's look at the planting calendar, shall we? So today we can put in oats, sunflowers, sugar beet. I'm not doing cotton. I won't do sugarcane. Oats, sunflowers, and sugar beet. So I've got 3 crops I can put in today, and then today and tomorrow, and then in April, I can put in corn, soybeans, and sorghum. I also need to remember that hopefully today, tomorrow. Today, tomorrow. I don't mean tomorrow. I mean April. So in 2 days' time, I can do soybeans, corn, and sorghum. I also need to put some extra olive grows and grape vines in. That also needs doing sooner rather than later, to make sure that they're all hopefully ready at the same time. So yeah, so there's loads to do, which is why I put time down. Plus, of course, you know, as I within this season, within this month rather, I'll also need to do you know, rolling the old fields, right? So as I go round, at the moment I've got a worker rolling one of the other fields that I've already put oats in. One field's already done and rolled, but I need to be, you know, reasonably efficient at getting round and getting all of this done. Actually, I didn't do this very well, did I? Tell you what, let's cheat a little bit. We'll go round and just tidy this bit up for now, because actually there's no way I can do this without, because of the shape of the field, there's no way I can do it without driving over some of it. So let's do that. But yeah, so loads going on. I nearly had a pig catastrophe again, so I've been and topped up the old mill up at the Italian 8 farm, the Italian hillside farm, whatever you want to call it, and that's producing me pig food at the moment. I've got the Jeep up there ready to keep, so I'll just keep popping up there and getting it loaded. I've also put some bees. The place is warming up, so I've got some bees in my beehives up again at the Italian farm. They're producing. I've already got some honey sitting in the pickup that needs to be sold at some point. Yeah, it's mad, I tell you, mad. What else? I feel something else has been going on, but I can't think what. Oh yeah, so potatoes, yes, so potatoes, and by the way, so seed potatoes still don't, awesomely enough, still don't automatically load into the planter, which I've already returned. But thanks to Kathy for her advice, and just something else, I'd actually forgotten that I should look on the Mod Hub. I have found actually one that says it works, specifically works with the mods from the boxes, the potato boxes that I get from the production. So yeah, so I've downloaded that. So next time I need to do that, then I've got them. But in the meantime, yeah, I managed to figure it out reasonably okay using the telehandler. So yeah, so we've got 2 fields of potatoes. I'll show you in a minute. In fact, actually, what we could do now, I've got this bit. Now I've got the trickier bit done. Let's get a worker on this, and I'll show you what I mean. Sure. Yeah, so we've got oats going in. That caught me for a minute because the colour's slightly different. We've got oats in this field and this field, and we're putting it now in here. I've got a planter already over here to go, but we've not done that field before, so I thought that's what we'd do next. And this one is rolled. This one is being rolled. Strange that the edges still shows it being mulched. Oh, that must be the grass around the edge, is it? Which I don't know. Why would that show as being mulched? I suppose because it doesn't have anything else at the moment, so if I take that off, it'll be blank. Okay. As you can see, we've got a load of weeds to spray, but I thought, well, I'd get the rest of the fields done. And at some point, I'll get a sprayer and get those done. Looks like I need to sort out ploughing for my vines and such. But yeah, so we've got potatoes in here. And potatoes in here. Oh, yes, that's right. That's okay. Yeah, so... yeah, there's still loads to do, right? Because, oh, sorry. We see I've still got I've got 4 more fields that have got oilseed radish in, and 1, 2, 3, oh no, 6 more fields have got oilseed radish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fields that don't. So the 10 fields that don't is where I'm putting planter crops, and the ones that did, because it's a direct sow, is where I'm sowing. Why is he finished? You not finished? Alright, that didn't work too well, did it? Anyway, let's try that again, shall we? Gonna have to overlap a little bit because that's not a particularly straight line. There we go. Right, let's leave him to do that. I have done 2 other fields of oats already, and we'll come back and do some seeding in a bit. Right, so still got some landscaping to do here, still got to put that track in properly, still got to put some little access tracks into the field, don't need that one anymore, but hey ho, there we go. So what today? Sunflowers it is. Ooh, this will be a pretty field, won't it? Imagine that, sunflowers in here, big field with sunflowers. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, so this is cool. First time planting up this field. We've got fertilizer being added as well. Okay, so that's optimizing for sunflower. It's not adding much. It's my seed, my seed, my fertilizer. Actually, no, sorry, this isn't. This I bought at the shop. I wasn't sure how much I had, so I thought, well, when I lease the equipment, I thought, you know what, I'll fill it up anyway. Wow, look at the movement on that. That's pretty cool. Thought I'd fill it up anyway. And then I know I've got enough, but I've got the tenders out, so whenever I need to refill, that's what we'll use. And we've got, you know, I said we're going to be, this is one big field of sunflowers. We'll do another smaller field somewhere else, But I think, got enough fields that will be 3 fields of each of the crops that I can still plant this season. On which point, interesting point to note, I after much deliberation, and I'll bring you up to speed on this. This will probably be, I'm not going to spend ages and ages and ages showing you all of the planting and seeding, because frankly it's going to get a little bit dull. So I'll just do odd bits here and there. Today, because I've got a lot to catch you up on, that might be a fairly consistent. We'll get this field done, or as much as we can, and obviously we've done a bit of the oats. We left the worker to that, and I've got another worker doing roll-in. I will then get some more done, and then we'll catch you up on another one when we're doing something else. Anyway, sorry, as an aside. So after much deliberation, because I'd noticed that I couldn't lease any equipment for the premium edition, so I couldn't lease equipment that would allow me to plant, seed, whatever, carrots, parsnips or red beets. And I thought, well, that's a bit weird. And then I noticed they weren't in my crop calendar, and I thought, oh well, that's odd. Maybe that means although there, some of the productions from them are actually in my productions list. It's that stuff I can sell, at least, right? I can't produce them because I haven't put the buildings down. Then I realised I couldn't actually sell carrots, beetroot or red beets either. I thought, oh, that's a bit weird. So I thought, well, maybe I just have to upgrade the map. I've been putting it off because there's always a risk, right? You've got a mod somewhere that causes a conflict, and I wouldn't know which one, and it would mess up my save, and I've had it happen before, right? It happens. But I thought, you know what? Actually, I really wanted to do the premium edition crops on here because I won't play the premium edition map, Zalonka, much more. There's too many other maps to do, and it's honestly not that interesting. And I really want to get this done, but I want to be using the crops, right? So anyway, so I put it on, no issues at all. Did it fix the issue? No. Still can't see or sell potatoes, parsnips or red beets, and still can't lease the appropriate equipment. Just crashes. It basically crashes the game. It just stops as soon as you press the button to lease the machine. It just stops. And I thought, well, that's a bit weird. So I thought, well, I wonder. So it turns out, actually, I have too many products. And so it's not restricted by the number of crops I can harvest. I am restricted by the number of things I think that I can sell. What I did was I restarted the game and whoa, raining. I restarted. Oh, never mind. Forget realism. We'll just carry on. It's not ideal, I know, but it's got to be done. So I removed a couple of mods that actually have quite high level numbers of productions. I removed the Plantly mod, which has a few different things in it, and I removed I think the pizzeria, and that was enough to get me 2 of them. I had carrots and I think red beet, but not parsnips, and I could lease the equipment. So I came out. The Plantly mod I want to finish using because I'm currently using it to make tofu, and when that's empty I will remove that mod because I just want to do other things, and I'm going to put, actually I wanted to put the potato soup, the vegetable soup factory down. So I can't do, at this point in time, as it happens, the pizzeria I'm not using, it's a separate mod that actually produces takeaway pizza, and I was going to replace the pizzeria that I currently have next to the river with that modded one. It came out after I'd already placed it, but it's the same build, so it shouldn't take too much fiddling and re-landscaping to put it in. So I removed that because I'm not using it anyway, but it's still, removing those 2 was only enough to get me 2 out of the 3 crops available. And they still didn't appear, I don't think, in the crop, in the sort of crop time, the calendar, crop calendar. I've either got too many things, I've got too many things to sell and I just can't sell anymore, or something somewhere. So that's on hold for now. I can't use any of the premium product stuff, so we'll keep producing the tofu when I've finished up all the stuff that I've got, or as much of the stuff as I can bear to be patient with producing tofu. Maybe we'll just do it over the next 12 months. By next year we'll get rid so that I can plant at least carrots and parsnips, and I'll see if I can identify something else that maybe by then I'll have had enough use out of that I'll think, actually, you know what, that can go too. The slightly frustrating thing is, as I've said, some of these things I can already, I can see. Well, I'll show you. Let's put this on a worker for a second. I can already see things like, when I get to, and I've got a lot of stuff. Let's be very clear, right? I can see potato chips. That's a premium edition. There's a potato chip factory. I can see preserved food carrots, preserved food parsnip, preserved food beetroot, triple soup, carrot soup, parsnip soup, red beet soup, potato soup, right? I can see all. I haven't placed any of those items, and yet they're appearing in my list of goods before the crops that I need to be able to produce to create those, and I haven't placed any of these production buildings on the map. That's really weird. I can also see what are the other ones? I don't know if I've got a way of producing. Actually, I do. Of course I do, because yes I do. It's a byproduct of something else. I can also make Parmesan and Manchego cheese, and I'm fairly certain that I have nothing on the map that does that. If I do, I have no idea what it is. Yes, I do have the Malta. Yeah, I do have the maple syrup. So yeah, so I may get rid of this production and this production, and hopefully that will clear those out. This one I really like, and I can do lots of stuff with it. Or maybe I get rid of some of these. I don't want to get rid of this one, which produces all sorts of stuff. Hey. Oh my goodness. Hang on. Is that? Oh, that's really weird. So, okay, that's new, I think. I wonder if this is also maybe, I'll tell you something else in a minute. I can't see all of the products that this facility, and I'll find it and show you. Maybe I need to get rid of the potato processing plant. This farm production. I can't see all of the products that this produces. Some I have seen, some I haven't. That means that if I produce any of these things, and I have produced popcorn in the past, I can't produce it because I've no way to sell it. Apparently, question mark, assumed, right? To be fair, I've got a massive list. Maybe I'll get rid of some of these tree nurseries and replace them with standard nurseries. It'd be a shame, but so again, maybe this year we'll keep on with what we've got, and then over the winter I'll need to rethink. I've got a lot of stuff on here, no question, right? But as you can see, I don't see anything that means I can make Manchego cheese or whatever the other one was, which is also really odd. Anyway, so yeah, it's not great, really. A little bit disappointing, but you know what? We'll make the most of the productions that we've got. It may just mean that I'll need to replace some. I do love the potato processing one. It's quite cool. Maybe I'll remove some of the others, but I'll certainly at least, yeah, we'll run down a couple of them. Maxo production, keep them running the whole year. Maybe we'll just sell them, replace them with something else that doesn't produce quite so many products. And that will either A, allow me to have carrots, parsnips and red beets, or maybe at least we'll then show all of the ones from the farm production one. Interesting. So another limit that we have, presumably it's a console thing. I need a screenshot. So let's do that. I need to zoom out a little bit. It's not going to be great because I've got to get rid of that thing up in the top corner, but there you go. Yeah. So, unfortunate, but never mind. The other thing as well, this new version of the map that I had to download because I thought it would fix it, is higher on slots. So I've suddenly lost, I can't remember what I was on before, but it wasn't red. And I came back in at some point and I'm like, oh, it's gone red. That's bad news. Yeah. So I've also lost some slots at the same time. which may also now be messing with the number of productions and products I can have and all that sort of stuff. Oh dear, I'm pushing it too far. Let's face it, I'm pushing it too far. But yeah, so we'll look at what we can do about that. Anyway, right, we've done enough of this. Let's go see how the oat field finished off. And you know what? To be fair, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. There we go. Right, that's one and a bit fields done today. I now need to figure out, so what else can I put in with this? It'll be in the next episode. I'm going to stop now. But let's see, what am I doing? Sorry, crop calendar. Oh, actually today nothing. It needs to wait till tomorrow because I'll use it for the, not tomorrow, next month, because I'll use it for the soybeans. So actually, unfortunately, that's all I can put in with that right now. Okay. Not quite the point yet where I need to plant some grass fields, but I'm not far off because I've still got 2 fields that I didn't manage to plough out over the winter. So yeah, that's fine. This I can go, hey, you know what, I'll leave it in this barn. May as well. In actual fact, you know what, it's raining. Kind of ought to be getting that fertilizer and those seeds. There's the honey, look, a couple of pallets of honey already. I don't live here anymore. I ought to close that gate. And also, is that silage additive? I noticed it there the other day, and I've still got some bales in this barn too. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, quick, let's get this under cover one way or another. It really shouldn't be sat out here in the rain. Yeah, the field that was I left rolling, crikey, it's wet. I'm so glad that I just took all my water, like, changed out of all my waterproofs. Still, I'm sure this, what to go for in the end? Oh, Kubota. I'm sure it's showerproof. It's fine. It looks like it might be a sort of soft shell type, showerproofy type thing. So if I've got enough space to swing around, yep, I do. Just about killing a few bushes on the way. It's a little bit of a struggle for this tractor pulling these two. They're really heavy, but very useful. Yeah, it's a shame they don't have covers. Really, they don't have covers, right? No, they don't have covers. Is there no? There's not enough space to get that in there. I'm gonna have to take this and put it through in the silage bunker, the covered silage bunker. But anyway. Right, I will get this under cover. I'll go and finish off. I think they look like the guy that was doing the rolling of the one field that was finished looks like he needs a bit of a talking to, and then there's some work needs doing. So I'll go finish that, and then we'll see. Maybe I'll do a March 2. You know, part 2. I didn't say days. You know, year 7 March 2 part 1, but you know what I mean. But yeah, so maybe I'll do a March 2 part 2, just so we carry on. We'll do some different crops, or we'll do some different fields with the sunflowers or something. Actually, well, maybe, I don't know, maybe we won't. Maybe I'll leave it and I'll do, I'll see. I'm trying to stop our videos a little bit, so maybe I will. I'll see if it feels interesting enough. Good, they're undercover. Unfortunately, it looks like the roof has holes in it. Never mind, they'll be fine. Better than nothing. Well, it's a wet day on no man's land, that's for sure. But there you go. Trees are looking okay. They'll need the water. That's all right. Good. Anyway, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, likes and subscriptions are very much appreciated. Whoa, that's serious weather out there. And ooh, and windy too. Crikey. Yeah, and take care of yourselves. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.